In this video, we'll break down what you can take away from Tommy Shelby's unwavering confidence and fearlessness in order to be confident in high-pressure situations. Tommy's tendency to rarely overreact under pressure is possibly his most notable quality.
And with a dartboard, it was fucking biblical, mate.
Tommy's opponents find his cool, unreactive demeanor to be very disturbing. He learned this craft by repeated exposure to extremely stressful circumstances, first during the war, and then again during the course of his rise to being a gangster. The same idea applies to our life if we want to maintain our composure under specific circumstances. The most effective method doesn't only involve maintaining a straight or a poker face expression. In fact, the more you concentrate about how you look when you're worried, the higher probability there is that you will actually blush. Even though people are drawn to an unflinching face, the best way to get it is through exposure therapy, which is putting yourself through less difficult simulations of the unpleasant situation you're about to confront. Therefore, if you're heading to an interview, practicing with a friend or even visiting the location of the interview can help you relax on the big day. Alternatively, if you want to feel more at ease in social situations, try challenging yourself by saying one more sentence to a service representative. Tommy's story also demonstrates what happens when you expose yourself to demanding circumstances.
Tommy has a reputation to uphold.
A reputation for not being scared of anything.
In all the world, violent men are the easiest to deal with.
So tell me, which brand of rebel are you, eh?
Composure alone won't be enough to outsmart people. Tommy frequently needs to convince people who have reason to dislike him, which is why he uses strong tactics that help him maintain control. His use of state-breaking questions is one of his tools.
So the Oddfellows want you to know that any deviation from your instructions will have consequences.
What's your dog's name?
You visited your sister.
Hey, what's your name, boy?
When we are under pressure, our default response is to yield and follow the conversational tempo dictated by someone who has authority over us. Nevertheless, by doing so, we lower our influence during that exchange, which in a negotiation typically results in a bad outcome. This seemingly out-of-the-blue state-breaking question disrupts the flow of their one-sided talk and makes it much simpler to move the subject in a different direction. In this instance, Tommy makes use of it to demonstrate his authority despite being captured.
Your sister is a potential security breach. She has connections with the Bolsheviks in London, who have connections with the Soviet embassy.
I think I'll just call your dog boy. You love your boy, don't you?
It's interesting to note that while Tommy has authority, he refuses to let others disrupt it with their interrogation methods. He doesn't respond and just keeps on going in the same direction. Although you probably shouldn't use this to insert threats into a conversation, it can be a powerful weapon for persuasion, especially when someone's emotional state is impeding his ability to advance the subject in a useful way. For instance, if someone is upset, posing a silly, random question might cause them to lose their composure long enough to contemplate more empowering options.